Next question. Suppose a Taiwanese firm is thinking of an investment in Thailand. So there is a company in Taiwan and it is considering to take up a project in Thailand. It is estimated that the initial project cost will be 2 million Thai baht. So year 0 in Thai baht term investment is given, it is 2 million. Currently the exchange rate is 0.82 Taiwanese dollar per baht. Taiwanese dollar per baht exchange rate is provided as 0.82. The project is expected to generate the following net cash flows in baht currency for the next 2 years. So the cash flows are provided to us in Thai baht term. First year it is 2.5 and for the second year it is 3. Risk-free rate of interest in Taiwan is 9%. So in Taiwan, the risk-free rate of interest is 9%. And in Thailand it is 12%. And in Thailand it is 12%. Inflation rate in Taiwan is 6%. So inflation rate is 6%. Taiwanese firm wants a return of 8.25% above the risk-free interest rate in Taiwanese dollar from its investment in Thailand. So this is a new information for us that the Taiwanese firm wants a return of 8.25% above the risk-free rate of interest in investment, that is in Taiwanese dollar, from its investment in Thailand. This is called in technical language risk premium of the project. This is given a name as the risk premium of the project. Should the investment be undertaken? That is a question. I want you to go through the question. Do not solve it, just go through the question. Now friends, over here, before we start making calculation of the answer, there is one working note that I want to explain to you, which is of course a new point for us. That working note is like this. Let me explain you. All of you please pay attention. Working note number 1. Calculation of required rate of return. In Taiwanese dollar term, it will be 1 plus K is equal to 1 plus RF into 1 plus risk premium. This is the way we have to apply the formula. Understand it carefully what I am going to speak. We have been provided with the information like this, that risk-free rate of interest in Taiwan is 9%. So what happens at say, risk-free rate of return is 9%. Risk premium is 8.25%. So the required rate of return from the project is 1.09 into 1.0825. That comes to 1.179925 minus 1. So that comes to 0.179925. That is 17.9925%. This is the way we can make the computation of required rate of return for the project. In which currency? In Taiwanese dollar currency term. This is a new working note which I have prepared for you. Now I want you to calculate answer on your own. You may adopt either home currency if you want or foreign currency if you want. Either of the approach you can adopt for the purpose of doing answer. Afterwards I will do answer, and of course my answer will match with your answer, whatever may be the approach that we are adopting. Why? Because the final answer is always calculated in the home currency term. So in either of the case your answer will match with my answer. So I want you to do further answer on your own. Friends, I'm doing answer with the home currency approach. In that step number 1, calculation of forward exchange rate, Taiwanese dollar per baht. So we understand that say over here, year 0, end of year 1 and end of year 2. Exchange rate, Taiwanese dollar per baht. The spot exchange rate is 0.82 Taiwanese dollar per baht. End of year 1 exchange rate would be 0.82 Taiwanese dollar into, we have been provided with the information that the rate of interest for Taiwanese dollar is 9% and for Thailand currency, that is Thai baht, it is 12%. So into 1.09 divided by 1.12, again 0.82 into 1.09 raised to 2 divided by 1.12 raised to 2. This is the way we will compute the exchange rate. So 1.09 divided by 1.12 into 0.82. So 0.7980. Next, square of 1.09 divided by 1.12 square into 0.82. 0.7767. Or otherwise, as we had discussed, we can do 1.09 divided by 1.12. We keep that value in the memory plus into 0.82. You get the first year factor without doing anything else. Into memory recall, you'll get the second year factor 0.7767. This is the way the forward exchange rate can be calculated. Okay. So over here, this is the step number 1. Then step number 2. Conversion of foreign currency cash flows, that is Thai Baht, into home currency, that is Taiwanese dollar. The spot exchange rate is 0.82 Taiwanese dollar per Thai Baht. So Taiwanese dollar Thai Baht, 0.82 Taiwanese dollar is equal to 1 Thai Baht. The amount of the investment that we are going to make is, I think, an amount of 2 million Thai Baht. So here it is 2 million Thai Baht is equal to this amount of the Taiwanese dollar. So basically what happens, let's say we understand the cash flows in Thai Baht term into exchange rate. That is the way we are supposed to convert it. This is what we understand. Step number 3, calculation of NPV. So in that year 0, year 1 and year 2 cash flows. In the year 0 it is 12 million Thai Baht. End of year 1 it is 2.5. End of year 2, sorry, 1 is 2.5 and 2 is 3. Exchange rate, Taiwanese dollar per baht. Spot exchange rate is 0.82. End of year 1 exchange rate is 0.7980. End of year 2 it is 0.7767. Next is the cash flows in Thai Baht term. We understand that say it can be converted say by using friends over here there is a mistake on my end, I'm sorry, this is 12 million. So basically it is 12 million into 0.82. So 12 into 0.82 that comes to 9.84. Then 2.5 into 0.798 that comes to 1.995. This is 2 million and this is also 2 million. So year 0 it will be 2 into 0.82 that is 1.64. Then it is 3 into 0.7767, so 2.3301. Now discounting at the rate of 17.9925. Discounting factor is 1 for year 0. For the first year it will be 1 divided by 1.179925. So it is 0.8475. Next year it is 7183. Next is the present value. 1.64 into 1 that comes to 1.64 negative. 1.995 into 0.8475. So it is 1.69 positive. 2.3301 into 0.7183. So it is 1.6737. So the NPV is 1.7245. 1.69 plus 1.6737 minus 1.64. So 1.7237. This is the way we can make the computation of the NPV in Thai Baht term. Sorry, Taiwanese dollar term. That is the home currency. The cash flows which are provided to us, it is in the Thai Baht term. So here this cash flow is found as 2 into 0.82. This is 2.5 into 0.7980. This is 3 into 0.7767. Okay. So write down final answer. Taiwanese firm should accept the project. Write down final decision.